Hello there. Welcome to Backyard Bonsai and Blooms. Today we're going to look at my cotoneaster here. As you can tell, it's been loving life out on the bonsai benches. It's growing quite nicely. So today we're just going to give it a maintenance prune, just kind of clean it up a little bit and get it back in shape. Just kind of see what's going on with it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just take these really long shoots. I'm not sure, I think some of the top ones might be out of the camera shot, but you can see they're pretty long, probably 8 to 10 inches or so. So we'll just go ahead and prune these back. Some of these got really vigorous. This one here shot out from underneath this branch and grew that long. Look at that. I don't remember exactly when the last time it was when I pruned this, but it hasn't been. I know it's been this year, so it's putting on quite a bit of growth. Yeah, I'm not trying to complicate this one. I'm just kind of using kind of a clip and grow method on this one. I do wire some of my trees, but this one here, I'm just kind of trying to take the branches that were given, create these little pads and different layers on it, and kind of see where it goes. But so far, it's not too shabby. Just this thing back buds like crazy. I just picked this up. This is a newer species for me. Picked this one up, I think it was last year, and overwintered it outside. Lost most of its leaves, and then came back like gangbusters in the spring. So it's kind of a refreshing change, because most of my trees that I grow are tropical indoor, ficus, portulacaria, things like that you have to bring inside during the winter. But this guy I can leave outside, so that's nice. But yeah, it really backbuds a lot. There's all sorts of growth down here on the trunk. And it seems like every time I pruned it, I cut them all back, but they come right back. Which means that you could probably prune these pretty heavy, and then they would backbud, and you can kind of restart. Could probably try to propagate some of these too, see if I could get some new ones. Haven't tried yet. But if you guys, any of you watching, if you grow cotoneasters, let me know if they're easy to propagate. and how you do it, what time of year, that sort of thing. I'm guessing it's spring, summer when they're growing would be the time to do it, but let me know. That way others can kind of read the comments too and see what works. So like I said, this is year 2 for me on this, so I'm still learning. But I like the really tiny leaves on it and the way it grows so fast. So it's a nice tree. Yeah, I've got some decent little pads already going. Got this layer in through here, this in through here, in through here. You can kind of see a little bit of inverse taper here where this was a big limb that it was growing out toward the front, and I chopped that off, but not horrible, but not ideal either. I think the variety of cotoneaster this one is, it's a Coral Beauty. Because I know there's different ones, and where I'm at, I'm in Texas, zone 8B, and this one seems to fit my zone. Because I know some other ones are only for more northern climates where it gets a lot colder and not quite as hot in the summertime. But this one's out in full sun for me and seems to be doing just fine. Yeah, it gets little white flowers in the spring, but I don't really watch. I mean, I prune kind of whenever it needs it. I let it grow a little bit in the spring just because it was blooming, but it's supposed to get berries in the fall, but I probably prune those off so I didn't get berries last fall, and I'm guessing I probably won't this fall either, just because I prune it. If I'd let it go, it'd probably develop some berries, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're just about where we need to be for today's prune anyway. Get some of that growth off the top so it'll get some sunlight back down on these lower branches and continue to grow. Yeah, I'm kind of liking, like I said, I like the growth habits, the small leaves. Seems to take to pruning pretty well. Yeah, and I'm liking the different, pad layers and stuff I've got going on. Eventually I might be able to get, something going on up here as it matures and gets a little more twiggy up in there, but for now I'm happy with it. Looks pretty balanced front to back, side to side. So I think that's probably just going to about do it. So let me give you a quick spin around here. There's the front. There's the left side. There's the back. Right side. And back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.